Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I wanted to update my Kessil A360-X review video with a quick look at what the tank looks like with the T5s running and the three Kessil A360Xs. So this is my 180-gallon Reef tank. If you didn't check out my review for the Kessil A360Xs, I suggest you do, because I kind of give a more in-depth rundown on what the lights can do and how I mounted them and all of that. But here I just wanted to give you a quick look at what the Kessil A360Xs look like with 4 ATI Blue Plus T5s on. These are the 80-watt T5 bulbs. And so the Kessils are at midday intensity, and I'll give you a look at what my settings are. But you can see, and even if the phone doesn't do an amazing job of picking it up, you can still see a very clear shimmer in the tank, even with the Kessils, or with the T5s, excuse me, on. They do diffuse some of the shimmer. It's a little less pronounced, and give the tank an overall slightly more blue look. I'm using 4 Blue Plus T5s. But the phone, I'm shooting this on my Google Pixel 2 XL, the phone makes this look slightly bluer than it does look to the human eye. And it's without a filter, it's hard for me to capture that. But what you do get a good look at here is what the shimmer looks like even at midday. Corals are, as I said in the other review, doing great. Continuing to just be really impressed with these lights. I had seen a couple of threads on Reef to Reef where people were asking, well, should I go with the Hydra 26s or Kessils or what? And I just have to keep reiterating to anybody that's interested, for me personally, and I mentioned this in the other review, there is no question which of these lights that I prefer. It's the Kessil A360Xs. And I mentioned this in my other review too, the one downside is they're not Wi-Fi controllable. And I'll say this, with the spectral controller, yes, it's another piece of equipment you have to buy, and I do think that is unfortunate, but for me it was not a deal breaker. And they're more expensive. They're about $100 more per light than the Hydra 26 HDs. But with all of that said, it is still a no-brainer for me. These are, in my opinion, having used the Radeon Gen 3 Pros, Kessil A360WEs, and Hydra 26 HDs, to me, these are the best. These are the best lights that I've ever used on this tank. The tank currently looks better than it ever has before. Corals currently look better than they ever have before. Color, growth, you name it, all of those things, check every box for me. The form factor, as I mentioned in my other review. And hopefully what you're seeing here is with the 4 T5s running, and here they are, here's the lights, here's the 3 Kessils. They sit really nicely in this fixture. It's an old metal halide fixture that I gutted and just hung the Kessils into. And I know Aquatic Life makes the T5 LED hybrid fixture, the bring your own LED fixture. If I didn't have the light that I have now, that is what I would be running. It just doesn't make any sense for me to replace what I have now with one of those when I already have what I have. So if you're looking for lights and you're not sure what to use, to my suggestion, my opinion based on my experience is LEDs and T5s. Here's just a quick look. I'm at 50% color, 100% intensity, 80% UV. Currently, this is sort of an example of what the lights look like at midday. It's actually about 10:30 in the morning, so I just set it to manual color. But as I was saying, if given the choice, what lights would I put on a new tank if I had to choose, it would be Kessil A360Xs with T5 supplements, exactly the system I'm using. And so I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at that. By all means, if you guys have questions about the Kessils, feel free to hit me in the comments, or you can check out my build thread on Reef to Reef. It's Terry's 180 build. And feel free to like and subscribe, and let me know if you guys have questions or comments. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.